Okay, so we've been looking at Kesa gatame, so we're going to look at some arm bars for it. Derek will lay down for me. If we're going to give this a name, we'll call it the Nearside Kesa armbar series +3. The way we start out with this is I'm going to lean in, use my torso to pinch this arm to my thigh to control it, feed it down, get straight arm bar. I can also use my leg to help put pressure on this. But you want to be careful whenever you're using your legs because there's more weight and power involved. He usually doesn't like this. He starts to curl forward. I can feed it under my leg, or it may feed up towards his head. I'm going to control here, and I've got 3 options. All of them, I'm going to try and move his elbow towards his forehead and his hand out on a 45-degree angle. I can figure 4 my hands. I can change it so I got 2 hands on one wrist, or I can switch out one hand and this other one's going to lift up on his neck. That's the basic armbar series. There's 3 other bonus ones that I like to show from Kesa. The first one is I'm holding, I'm going to slide in right under his elbow, grip my hands together, and I try to touch his elbow to his forehead. Creates a lot of good pressure right here in his shoulder. Also, one of the reasons I like this is when you start applying it, the escape is he tries to straighten out his arm, which feeds right into our regular armbar series. Sometimes he'll twist his hand like this to try and prevent the downward pressure, but he knows that there's arm bars that live up on the high side, and so he kind of fights back that way. But his elbow will turn towards my belly, and I just walk forward, and I can arm bar him that way. Another one that you'll see sometimes when guys get wise to where there's arm bars is they'll try and feed it down this way. I just step over it with my leg, cup under his elbow, lift up, and you get a nice little torsion arm bar there. I like to show the 3 extra ones with that because once you go through this arm bar series, you can do a light little bit of a drill. We're not going to go real hard, but Derek's just going to feed me different arm bar opportunities from the bottom, and I'm just going to try and work through them. Get a light here. He doesn't like this one. I usually don't have enough dexterity to get the arm under that one, but you can get an idea how you can go through and really work on taking the opportunity that he gives you. And that is the Nearside Armbar Series +3.